name is Adi Misha, going to be host for tonight's edition of Talk Sports. Now, speaking of big legacies, another superstars of phase a crossroad moment, and that is Mo Salah, who might be leaving Anfield for the Saudi Arabia come next season, probably January. Rumours says Saudi Arabia Pro League is preparing an outrageous offer for Mohamed Salah, especially after Arne Slot surprisingly benched him twice, and fans are torn legend or time to cash out. The question has to be last season after winning the highest score in the EPL and pushing Liverpool to the league title. Probably he should have left Liverpool for the Saudi Arabia at that point.
I think I agree with him saying that there have to be reward for labor. He labored for that league and they offered him the new contract. At least spend the season making that money. Then next summer, Liverpool can always cash in on him. But it has been an awesome career so far for Mo Salah.
Yeah, you can always say that. Paulo, if Mo Salah if Saudi offers a life-changing money, should Salah leaves now or finish strong at Liverpool? That's talking about January.
Yeah, but it depending on what you mean by life-changing salary, because at
Liverpool
Liverpool already
is on 400.
Yeah,
he can get around 700 to 800 in Saudi Arabia.
But I think there are some players that have earned that before in the past.
In the EPL?
No, not in the EPL. But I don't think that should be enough to convince Mo Salah. Already 400, like you said, is also a big money for him. If he's going there, I don't think it's just solely because of the money. Probably he wants to also change new environment, and I don't expect him to remain in Europe at all. So, though if Saudi comes and it might be going, but at the same time, you look at Mo Salah, I think he'll still be at Liverpool come next season.
Okay, let's say that is a big one to say if Mo Salah will remain at Liverpool come end of next season. Will Liverpool fans actually forgive him if he chooses the Saudi Arabian move, or will it be like another betrayal? We've seen how abysmal they've been towards what's it called, Trent Arnold, who moved to Real Madrid. They've been hostile to him. And should Mo Salah also be preparing for such atmosphere? Should he leave Liverpool?
I think Mo Salah's issue is different. You have to consider the age. Then number two, you have to consider that he has given his all. I don't think there's any Liverpool fan who will say that Mo Salah has not served them well and served them to his own capacity. One of the pain I feel the Liverpool fans towards Trent is that he left at the peak of his career. So I think there are two different story. I think Mo Salah, if he decides to leave now, I think what he should get from the Anfield faithful is a standing ovation.
Okay, as it's left to say if Mo Salah will get that standing ovation for good work done since joining this Liverpool side. He was actually he didn't make the mark at Chelsea. Went on to join Fiorentina, from Fiorentina to Roma, then from Roma back to Liverpool, where he actually turned himself into a legend. Paulo, if Salah leaves, what does Liverpool looks like next season? Rebuild, reset, or revolution?
I think they've started planning, because you look at Liverpool, the last two games, he hasn't, he was dropped to the bench. I think he didn't feature the second to the last one at all. But I think they'll be rebuilding again because
have they been able to get a good replacement for Mo Salah?
Not at all. They've not been able to do that at all. So when he leaves, if he leaves next season, I think they'll be rebuilding, trying to look for someone to replace him. And I think he's still under a rebuilding process because so far the guys they've brought in also this season they've not really worked that. I can't mention one of the new signings Liverpool have brought in that's impressed or
I think Ekitike has impressed.
But Ekitike is more of a striker.
But at the same time, Ekitike is not having enough playing time again. In the last 3 games, I think he hasn't scored any goal.
Mo Salah has been playing more games for Liverpool.
That is what I'm saying. That I haven't seen Ekitike actually started brilliantly, but in the last couple of weeks now, I've not even heard of him. He's not scoring again simply because he has been dropped to the bench. So I think if Mo Salah decides to leave next season, Liverpool needs to start afresh again.
Okay, so that is it on the Mo Salah and Liverpool. I will be putting eyes in the media to see where the Egyptian god actually moved to after Liverpool. Will he be redeeming his season? Yes, there's still time for redemption.